You know what spam musubi is? Do you know?
Musubis, yeah.
Yeah, you know what spam musubi is?
Yeah.
So they come in this like the plastic wrap thingy. Sorry, that's for them.
No, keep going.
It comes with the plastic wrap thingy.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what spam musubi is? It's sushi, basically, but it's spam
No,
and rice.
it's not
Oh,
sushi.
yes.
It's seasoned rice, seaweed, spam, and that's it.
My bad.
And a little bit of soy sauce.
It's American sushi.
Dip it in-
Teriyaki sauce.
It's
Teriyaki.
dude. Have you tried it with pineapple? It's delicious.
I don't like pineapple.
You don't like
I
pineapple?
don't like pineapple.
What?
Sorry.
Wait. Why don't
The
wait,
Asian came out of her right
wait,
there.
wait, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Wait, you like? Hey, yo, wait, hold on.
Do it on camera.
Hold on. Do you like pineapple?
So I
He loves
I
pineapple
love
on
fruit,
pizza.
but it doesn't.
You don't like it on pizza.
Do you
Yeah,
like it on pizza?
Do you like
He
pizza
doesn't
on
like. He doesn't like
pineapple?
pineapple on
it
pizza.
doesn't belong on
I
pizza.
will eat
Can you
pineapple
eat
on
it?
pizza, but
What?
I won't eat pineapple by itself.
Wait a minute. Wait, you would eat pineapple with other things, but you won't eat pineapple by itself.
That's
Yeah,
more
no.
weird than not liking pineapple on pizza.
That's yeah.
It's just like liking coconut flavored things, but not liking an actual coconut.
Like you.
I like.
Yeah.
Like I like the
You don't
actual,
like the actual
coconut,
coconut?
Are you
but not
actually
coconut
Samoan?
flakes.
Yes.
You don't like coconut flakes. It's just coconut shredded.
But it's not really.
What? Hey,
Like I
that's-
don't know. I don't like the flakes, but I
That's
like
not foreign.
if you like carve a piece
more
of
foreign than
coconut from the
Samoan.
actual coconut. Oh, that and some sugar.
I heard that is good.
Awesome! It's so good.
I have heard that's good.
It is so good.
So, okay, so you don't like pineapple. What else do you like? Not like
Cats.
Do you like cats?
I love cats, but I'm deathly allergic.
Same.
So it's like I have to love them from afar, or I'm just gonna not live that
Cats
day.
are the worst.
Me, I'm weird because I hate cats. I tell myself
You
I
hate
hate
cats?
cats, but then when I see one, I play with it. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. I'm like,
And then he tucks
I
it.
have a stray
they
cat.
have like a weird.
You have
thing.
a
straight
wait. Hold
cat?
up.
I have
You're
a-
allergic to cats,
What are its
and you have a
pronouns?
stray cat.
Yeah,
I'm allergic to cats.
that I adopted off the streets.
Wait, does
She
it
took
live in the
off
house with you?
streets, bro.
No, it's a street cat, but every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my cat.
Did you name it? No, you didn't.
Jasmine.
You named it Jasmine?
Yeah.
Basic.
Hey,
I
that
named
was
my
the
bike
first
Jasmine.
thing that came into my mind when I saw a
Bike?
cat. And I was like,
My
oh,
bike.
I'm gonna call it Jasmine. And every time I walk around the street, I'm like, oh look, there's Jasmine.
Like it doesn't get mixed up with any other cat. You know what cat it is.
I know what cat it is.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like I have Jasmine, and then my younger sister has 2 stray cats that are hers. We're allergic, so we have to love it from afar.
Ah,
So-
you just can't. Okay. That's
I'm
but
more
when it
like
comes
a
around the
person.
house, like I'll call it. I'm like, oh look, it's Jasmine. And it'll come. So technically, it's mine, but not.
Okay.
I don't have to pay for any of the vets and
Dude, in
stuff.
the islands, it's like that. Any dog you see, it's yours.
Yeah, yeah.
It's delicious.
What?
Delicious.
Oh my goodness.
Nah,
How's it looking, Satch?
Good. Just keep talking.
it's
All
like
right.
juicy bacon.
Yo. Okay.
No one speaks.
Oh, so back to my question. Obviously, you can't warm up the Wendy's wrapper with it burns on fire.
No,
but
what?
wait,
Warm up
shut
a
up,
what?
shut up. The Wendy's wrapper. I know. I'm going back to what you said.
It's tinfoil.
Yeah, it's
That's why you can't
aluminum.
microwave it.
No, I know.
What?
No.
Yeah.
The paper, the white paper thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tinfoil.
It's tinfoil.
It's not
Yeah.
paper.
Like if you peel the white layer off, it's literally tinfoil.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
That's
my
why
mind is blown.
the burgers stay warmer than any other place.
yeah.
Does
Oh,
Carl's
wow.
Jr.? I don't know. Carl's Jr.
Like
uses
the-
paper.
Carl's
Put it
Jr.
in the
Not
gas
gonna
station,
lie.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Carl's Jr. slaps.
It's right.
It
It
does,
slaps.
It slaps.
Carl's Jr.
It's just-
slaps. It's just kind of
It's a
pricey.
little pricey.
Yeah.
It,
We'll
it
put
kills you
16
too right
bucks for a
after.
burger.
Just a little bit.
Everything
Here,
kills
like, I'll
you
take
after.
the like nugget stars. I'll take the nugget stars.
They have nuggets.
Yeah,
Like
they,
stuff.
have,
Yeah.
they even have like burritos there. They're not that bad.
You know what's
It's-
crazy? The fact that it's a different name depending on the state you're in.
Yeah. Well,
Is it
it's
really?
East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
West Coast, it's Carl's Jr. He uses Hardee's.
Mon-
called
Monta-
Hardee's?
Montana, it was Hardee's.
Hardee's.
Okay.
So weird.
Is it
I've
Hardee's
never
Jr.
heard of
or
Hardee's.
just
It's weird.
Just
It
Hardee's.
is. It is.
Hardee's.
Just Hardee's.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's a gas station in Florida called Wee Wee.
There's a gas station here called Come and Go.
I know.
Yep, with a K.
Yes, with a K. Yep.
They
Yep.
thought they were sliding.
They thought they were.
They knew what they were doing.
They thought they were slick,
These
bro.
people. It's like, I ain't going there. I need real gas.
Like, that's
Yeah, dude.
risky.
Yeah, I saw that gas station. I was like, oh my goodness. Utah. Yeah, love it.
There's
Where to
a
go?
company downtown called Big D Construction.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard a
see
big
that
beef.
every time.
I've seen it.
See it every
I've
time.
seen
I'm like,
it.
"Huh, nice. on my dry bag. Hilarious. Who came
Mr.
up
D.
with that one?
He's like,
He's like, flowers to that guy.
Yeah, for real. People got creative names, bro. Wee wee, wee wee.
Wee wee.
Wee wee?
WEI.
Did your family start that one?
WEI.
Oh,
you see-
dang. Oh, we're
you see
bringing out
that?
them jokes
Hey,
already.
I'm just
Yo, we're
Hey,
bringing them
you
jokes
guys-
out already.
It's just a real question.
You guys
This
seen
is
that
an
video where?
explicit episode.
Oh, my goodness.
You seen that video where the person was like, "I'm going to Staples because they sell Staples," and then someone's running.
You're dumb.
Hey, welcome back to Room 101.
Yo, roll that intro.
Roll that intro. Dude, this video is gonna be explicit.
It's gonna be.
So-
I'm
It's gonna be explicit.
Tony, drop it.
Drop
Drop
what?
it. You know.
Oh yeah. So they ran to beep, and then
Believe it so.
it's like they ran to the store called beep, and then you know.
That's not the word he was talking about.
What word?
That's not the word that he was
Oh.
talking about.
I was not like that. I was not like that.
That was beautiful. That was beautifully covered. Y'all talk
Person.
Dude, we're all laughing at everything.
I'm not gonna. I don't know what's going on.
Everything. Oh man, it was covered.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, he
You
got
said it?
It was like,
but
what
even
word?
if he-
And I was
he
thinking
didn't
about it. I was like,
finish
oh.
He didn't finish it, but he could have because of how loud.
Oh,
he was.
sorry. My bad. My
You wouldn't have
bad.
caught- No, it's fine. It's just you wouldn't have caught it at all. You don't even have to bleep it.
What are you reading, dude? What's
Oh.
what's
y'all-
on your mind right now?
You know what food doesn't spoil?
Say it again.
You know what food does not spoil?
Okay, there you go. Twinkies.
Vinegar.
What?
Then what?
Is vinegar classified
Really?
as food?
Twinkies does not expire.
They're unperishable, just like crackers.
Dude, yeah, you never know how old
And
they are
booze.
until there's a date.
Are you being for real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Twinkies.
How do you know this? Wait, hold up.
They
How do you
have,
know
a,
this?
they
I
have
watched
an
the whole video
expiration
on
date,
it.
but you can still eat them past the date.
Oh, so they have a Best Buy.
They're
date.
on, they're on,
Yeah.
they're unperishable.
You just break it apart, take the cream out, and then you just because the cream expires, but not the thing. All right.
The
Does
sponge,
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
the
okay.
sponge
Hold on.
cake of the Twinkie.
Okay,
does.
Question,
that makes
question,
sense, I
question.
guess.
Does ramen expire?
Ramen.
Ramen, I would say this much.
The packet
It
does.
starts to get discolored.
It's stale.
Scale.
Wait, it gets
The
discolored.
noodles like get darker.
What?
Yeah.
You don't know that? When you eat it raw, it's like
I'm sorry. Common knowledge to everyone else is not common to me, apparently.
how is it not coming? You eat
lived
it
under
like,
a rock.
more than everyone else.
That's
Like,
because we're in a
you eat it.
capitalist country, not communism.
Anyways, sorry. Do you know what this state is known for? What food the state is
messed
known for? Utah.
Yes, I do. Jello salad.
Eagles. What?
Jello. No, just Jello.
Oh,
That was good.
Just
Jello
Jello.
salad?
So, Jello?
Jello. Look up
Well,
this.
yeah.
Look up.
It's funeral
look it up.
potatoes.
I'll look it up.
Look
I'll
it up. Utah State food. Look it
Funeral
up.
potatoes.
Watch this.
Okay, Utah state food. Texas.
Utah.
Utah state food.
It's right there. Go up. Utah.
Jello.
Jello.
Wow. I did not know that it was known for Jello.
Jello
state
even a
fruit
fruit?
is
I'm over here
cherry?
thinking fry sauce.
Apparently.
Wait,
That's a
okay.
sauce.
I thought Utah.
But
Okay.
it's
What-
made of food, so there technically it could be a food.
What?
Fry sauce.
huh?
Fry sauce is made of.
Okay, so
Mayonnaise
what's the
and ketchup.
definition of a food?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it's a sauce, but she
Man.
said it's mixed with.
So then you're
other
saying
foods.
sauce is food.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's edible. Yes, and it.
So therefore, it is.
But
food.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what food is.
Funeral
but I don't
potatoes is
eat
my.
Go ahead,
the
read out loud.
sauce.
Any nutritious
I
substance
drink
that
it.
people or animals. Okay.
Fair, fair,
Okay.
fair.
Definition
Definition
of food.
of food: any nutritious substance that people or animals eat or drink, or that plants absorb in order to maintain life and growth.
Oh, so water's
Henceforth,
food.
sauce is food.
You can
So
survive
ketchup.
off of sauce.
Water can
You
count
won't
as food.
survive long. Damn. So, anyways, do you know that Utah has a new flag?
Huh?
You know that Utah has a new flag?
There's a lot of things you don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know this. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
didn't
this.
know
So
about
do you
the
know?
new flag?
No.
No?
Do you know what's on the flag?
Look, show her the new flag.
Okay, let me show you.
It's not.
Is it something that I should know?
It's
about?
common knowledge, so
Pull-
yes.
pull up
Okay, I'm sorry.
Pull up the old flag, and then pull up the new
Coming
one.
after me.
All right. Okay, so here's the old one.
Yeah. So wait, duplicate the tab.
That looks so cool.
Because our old flag had the beehive
The
on
go.
it,
old
right?
one
Pull
looked
the new
like it
one.
was belongs in
You
the
already pulled
president's
it.
White House.
I'm looking at the edit right now.
Yeah. You
Okay,
see-
so
you see
show the old one.
The old one looks like it belongs in the president's White House.
Yeah, it does.
And then the new one
So
looks
this
like
one-
it came out of a cartoon.
This is the old Utah flag right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's the old one.
Okay.
Yeah. So the new one, it looks like. Ta-da!
Yep.
A beehive.
Which one do you like better?
That one.
Yeah, that one
What?
seems more Utah than the other one.
The other one, like they were saying, it looks like it belongs in a presidential suite.
Oh, America.
True.
What's
A lot
that
of it's controversial. Some people don't like it.
Really?
There's a lot of people that don't like it. There's some people that really like it.
I honestly don't care. I do like that one just because like the beehive is.
Yeah, because the beehive makes more
It's
sense.
a Utah.
Well, the
staple.
beehive is in the other one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
Go
is.
back to the old one.
It's like
Right there, in the
Right there,
middle.
in the middle.
Oh.
He's like, oh, I
It's
thought
like,
those were
oh, look at
pancakes.
the eagle, look at the American flag, look at Utah.
yeah.
No, she's
The
like,
other
oh,
one, it's just a beehive.
she's like, I
so it
thought
makes-
those were pancakes.
I'm dead. Another sign of obesity. I'm not calling you obese. I'm just saying another.
You're just saying that you pulled out
He
a McGriddle
isn't, but he
inside.
is.
You did pull out a McGriddle out of your pocket.
He's like, he pulled it out. He was like still frozen. He's like, where did this come from?
It's not even frozen. It's thawed out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
It's
So
got
you just
that
need to
pocket
throw it in.
warmth.
Huh?
Nice.
Just need to throw it in the microwave.
It's
No,
like-
I can eat it right now.
Wait, make sure you
Oh.
do not wrap it up in Wendy's.
Oh my gosh, where would we get Wendy's wrapping?
Where'd you get it?
Huh?
Where'd you get it?
That's
His
the gas station.
pocket?
A refrigerator?
At work? At work?
You found it at work. You're like, I'm hungry.
Did you really just
I'm
take
gonna
it?
save this for later.
The West,
Someone goes back. He's like, "Hey, where did my muffin go?"
I was like, hey, it doesn't have a name on it.
the West Valley in him came out.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Bro.
What do?
Yeah,
No,
8 more
Here,
minutes.
can I?
All right, let's introduce our guest.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have a guest.
So,
Hello.
Go ahead,
Almost
Sam.
forgot.
How
What
dare
did
you?
what?
Huh?
Huh?
Go ahead, Sam.
Sorry, I didn't know what you said.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Welcome, Serena.
Welcome,
Hello.
Serena. Where are you from? How do we know you? Why are you here?
Where did
That's
you
a
come
lot of
from? What's your purpose?
No.
I come from the good old West Valley city.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Can't say born and raised because I was not born in West Valley.
Where were you
Where were you
born?
born?
Let's see.
Man, that's
Well,
not-
actually, yeah.
Was it in the States?
Born and raised in Utah, in West Valley, because I was born in initially. Now they're called Jordan Valley Hospital, but it used to be
Pioneer?
called Pioneer.
Dude,
I was born in
same.
Pioneer.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah,
Let's all
Pioneer.
fist bump each other.
He's over
I
here.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I'll get your other hand
So
too.
technically, born and raised in West Valley.
That is West Valley.
That was
Yeah.
the best
Pioneer
thing
Hospital
ever,
is West
dude.
Valley.
Yeah, but like I was born there, and then I lived in Glendale for 6 years, and then moved back to West Valley. So I
You know what? You know what blows my mind? People don't know where Glendale or Rose Park is.
I was about to ask. Well, I know where Rose Park is, right?
Yeah.
is it right next to
You don't know
Glendale?
where Glendale
Yeah.
is?
I
It's
never,
right next to
I never
Glendale.
have a purpose to go to
Like
Glendale.
Redwood.
True. There's nothing for you to really
That's-
go
I mean, but-
see in
Yeah, who
Glendale.
says I'm gonna go to Glendale today?
A lot of my family, they live in Glendale.
Okay, then they have a purpose to go there.
He's like, I have a reason to go to Glendale.
But no one's like, I'm gonna go hang out in
Your family's
Glendale.
gonna be like the next migration.
Picnic in Glendale.
Let's go to a park in Glendale. No one says that.
Migration. Where is Glendale?
A lot of people.
It's
You
like,
know where Six Flags used to be? Wait,
Six
What?
Flags Are, oh no, Raging Waters.
Raging Waters?
yeah.
How did you
Seven
think
Peaks?
that was Six Flags?
So I was like, you guys had Six Flags?
What's Six Flags?
Dude,
Huh?
if-
You're
if
thinking of
you
Seven
had a
Peaks.
Six
Seven
Flags,
Peaks.
look,
Oh,
you
Seven
would have
Peaks.
Seven Peaks.
I was
There
one
you
number
go.
off and then the word off.
Yeah,
Seven
you were
Peaks,
close.
yeah.
You're close. You're close.
Because there's six
Oh, Six
and
Flags is Cali, right?
seven.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just no. It's in Texas too.
Yeah, there's
All I know is
Texas.
Six Flags is
There's
a
lot.
big amusement park,
Oh, okay.
It's like Lagoon.
and Raging Waters / Seven Peaks was a
Like
water park,
1/8 of it.
and it's abandoned and being torn down
It's
Yeah.
been torn down, actually.
What?
or been torn down.
Been
there
torn?
you go.
Dude,
I mean,
like-
obviously because I never go over there, so I don't even know.
I forgot about Raging
Seven.
I-
That was like
I
a
did
go-to
too.
spot
I
growing
keep
up.
thinking Capri Sun, but that's Roaring Waters, right?
What?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is Roaring Waters.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, we're flying over. I
Capri
don't know.
Sun. That's my screensaver.
Woo! It's like soaring across the world, bro.
Soren, the ride.
So, anyways,
Soren?
so you're
Disneyland?
born, you're raised ish in Glendale, and then you raised in West Valley.
I moved back to West Valley when I was 6 and been here ever since.
Nice.
You're still there.
I'm still here. They're there.
West Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Valley.
Is it ghetto? Is West Valley ghetto?
Depends.
No.
On what
Depends
We
on
call
what
it
area.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Depends on what part you live in.
Depends on where you go. If you go to where my house is, apparently we're bougie.
You
Oh, yeah.
live.
Where does he live?
Is it over?
Bougie.
I dropped you off there once.
Yeah.
Like where you live?
Yeah, yeah.
You still live there?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say it's called it's bougie. Okay. Yeah, where I live is apparently ghetto.
Yeah, ghetto.
Yeah. You like cross one street, you're like in a
Down the
whole
street
other
from
area.
APA.
Yeah.
Dude, you know.
Yo, if
that
you see,
bad, though.
if you go around the block and there's like this little neighborhood
Across from Parkway Park?
Yeah, that area. Freaking Tony used to live there. They had a dead
The
body.
amount of
out one
shootings
day.
Whoa,
at that
That's in
park.
front of my house.
There was
Yeah,
always
that's what I'm saying.
No, that's
Every
in Dallas
single year
apartments.
until we graduated, there was a shooting.
there was
Every
always a
single
shooting
year.
every time.
Dude,
I walked through there. All that's
we,
fine.
we all walked through there.
Fine.
In front of your house,
Bright ass
ghetto.
red
Behind
shirts.
it is like paradise. It's
Dude, the
like-
new neighborhood behind your house is weird.
What'd I
It's
say?
like ghetto, and then you turn the corner, it's all these brand new big
It was like,
houses.
wow, I'm in West Jordan.
Yeah, it literally feels like you're like in West Jordan. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
We went trick or treating around there, and then they were like, "Who are these little bums?" And we're like, "We live right there."
Our house is like right next to yours. What are you talking
Like,
about?
what are you talking about?
You can see the top of your house.
dude, you know where I live? People will steal cars, and then they'll just drop it off right in front of our house.
Really?
Yeah, so
In
police-
Magna? No, in West Valley.
West Valley.
In the West Valley.
You know, and then police
not
would always
here.
come and find the car stolen cars.
Oh
It's
my.
like out of gas.
Dude, Magna's way worse than West Valley.
It is.
Facts. Can
we
It
put that
really
out
is. It really
That's
is.
where I used
Have
to
you
live.
been
support.
to Ogden?
It really
like
is.
South? Oh wait, West
Yes,
Ogden.
yes, we have. I don't think it's that ghetto. It's ghetto, but it's not like crazy, in my opinion.
Hey, but South Salt Lake.
South Salt Lake's
That's a whole other story.
different
bro.
world.
That's like
South
our
Salt
Detroit.
Lake is crazy.
That's our Detroit.
Anything on State Street too.
What about Poland? Would
Can
it
I
be?
like for
Is
real?
it bad enough
That's
to
like
compare it to
the South
Poland?
the South
The what?
City
Poland?
Salt Lake Community College building.
Poland.
Yeah.
It was out of place. That
Not,
It's
or
weird.
not Poland. Sorry, Portland.
It's so bad.
oh, Portland.
Okay, Portland.
You said Poland. I was like,
Portland-
why are we going to Poland?
Portland.
Sorry, I get
It's like,
confused.
so far.
Portland is on a steep decline in the homeless.
I
bad.
I haven't seen, but I've been told.
I drove through it in the spring. It's bad.
Dude, if I get homeless, I'm going there. No,
It's
I'm
bad.
It goes way over there.
There's a
It
large
goes
homeless. It's terrible. The place
a-
looks so ugly now.
yeah,
It's bad.
yeah, that's what I've been told. It's
But at
like
least
it's
there's a community.
absolute trash.
Everything. It's just
Absolute
bad.
trash.
There's a homeless
It's
mansion.
all over the freeway. There's just trash that lines the freeway.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
like Oakland and San Francisco.
I'd assume. I've never
I
been
heard
there.
I heard San
but
Francisco's getting to that point too.
San Francisco has like no people
Yeah.
left.
Oh, that's the plan.
So how do we know you?
I know Josh because I used to be really good friends with your younger sister, Alyssa. I know you three from high school. I know you because you were my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then Madrigals too.
Yup.
Everyone harmonize. That's last note.
That was our first one.
It catches that kill me court.
December 12th. Get your
Oh,
tickets.
December. Yeah. You said it.
Did you know we're performing?
I did, yeah. I did. I tried to get tickets, but your girl is financially strained.
Bro, it's only $10. Just kidding.
Give me $10 and I'll buy a ticket.
I don't have $10.
We all broke together. We're broke together.
I got like $1 in my ticket.
What have you been doing?
Huh?
Huh? You can't judge me.
I'm just kidding.
Drums.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
Drums.
No,
Groceries.
no, not that. I'm saying, say it. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, that.
Oh, you can't judge
And
me.
there it is. That's
Alright,
what-
then
yeah,
let me go
there
get the
you
shirt. Let me go get the shirt.
No, yeah, we've known each other for a while.
Yeah.
Since like 7th grade, right?
Well, if we're getting technical, we've known of each other since 7th grade, but we didn't actually become friends until 9th grade.
That's true.
Because of physics, because we both didn't learn anything
Classic.
in physics.
Physics, bro.
Dude,
I learned nothing.
It was
in
us.
physics.
I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything out of
From
it.
Yeah.
physics.
What is
bad.
physics? Just kidding.
Question of the day. What is physics?
That was physics.
It's physical.
Welcome.
Physical.
There's difference.
That was chemistry, actually.
Hey.
All right, here's a physics lesson.
A lesson.
Oh,
Huh?
what are you looking for?
gravity.
Yo.
Mind blowing. I was thinking about it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do the pillow.
Oh, I did learn
And
that
time.
Oh, keep going. We'll go for like.
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Mitochondria.
Is that physics?
I
That's
don't-
biology.
Yeah,
Is it biology?
What the heck is a
It's one of the
Talking about cells,
sciences.
right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
all
cells.
true.
The study
biology.
of.
Nucleus is the
Study
brain
of-
of the
of,
cell.
I bet you can't even spell it. Spell it without looking.
Mitochondria.
It's
Spell it out loud.
mitochondria.
Spell it out loud.
That was not even close. You might get something sketchy.
Mitochondria.
You might get some feet. Oh, it actually came up.
Hey.
I spelled mitochondria.
He literally spelled my toe. Like my toe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Nice.
No, it's not fun, but it's a fact. All right, I'm going to reset the cameras.
Oh, man.
Sorry, we have to do this every once in a while, so.
They don't overheat.
So when we do edit, it's a lot easier.
We have a hiccup, line up the audio, and then also we just don't want giant video files.
Yeah. I don't even see the one in the middle. I've been looking at that one or that one.
Well, that one's on you. That one's on all of us, and that one's not even on me, really.
It's on me.
That one's not even on.
It's just me. Yeah, it's just there.
Oranges weren't always orange.
Wait, say it again.
Oranges weren't always
I
orange.
did not hear oranges.
What'd you
Were they
Yeah.
red?
Okay.
In Southeast Asia, oranges were originally the color green.
I believe that. That sounds about right.
were
That sounds,
tangerine
that
lemons.
sounds
So
accurate.
Those are limes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, why'd you say I was like lemons?
Those are
Lemons are
limes.
yellow.
Dude, you are not missing today, bro.
Yeah, because if you would crack an orange open, it's orange on the inside, but not on the outside. It's only orange in the U.S., I think.
Really?
Yeah, what about the one that's orange on the outside and red on the inside?
That is
It's a
a grapefruit.
Yeah, it's a
guy.
grapefruit.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's common knowledge. You should know.
You missed a lot.
What about
Dang, this orange is sour.
what about bananas that stay green?
Those are
Plantains.
That is called a not good banana.
poly bananas. We cook them. They're
See, they eat them.
I eat them
Congrats.
really good.
too.
I don't like their taste.
They're like rice, but
Not at the same time.
What was the motion?
They're like rice, but
they're
They got some inches.
yeah.
19 inches. Venom. All right.
Anyways, let's talk real quick, and this will kind of tie in, I feel like, to what we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
We want to talk about real quick our song "Serotonin Sunset," how we made it, the process, everything, and then we'll get into some other good stuff.
I have one big question, though.
What is your question?
What is serotonin? Was it
Serotonin?
Serotonin.
Serotonin
Sunset?
Sunset. Why do I keep thinking sunrise?
Because sunsets are better.
You drink.
It sounds like it should be a sunrise.
No, sunsets are better.
Sunsets are better than sun.
Y'all just don't wake up early enough for a
Hey,
sunrise.
a lot of people are awake
Dang,
for
hold
sunsets.
on.
More people are awake for sunsets
Yeah,
than they are for
sometimes
sunrises.
we wake up and it's still dark.
Okay,
It's true.
but it still can be beautiful when you watch it rise.
We didn't say it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Yeah, we didn't
We're
say
not
it
saying it wasn't, but sunsets are better than sunrise.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
you don't want to be on serotonin in the sunrise.
Do you see the sunrise pretty often?
Yeah,
From where?
waking up,
Oh yeah.
going
yeah.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should see one time he was because he has to jump.
I know. Driving here, I was like, oh my gosh, Sam.
Oh,
I'm
you get
so
used to
sorry.
it. Huh, Sam?
But
I do it 5 days a week.
yeah, about the song,
Right.
which is what we were supposed to get into.
So
My bad.
I made the beat. No, I'm just kidding.
Our buddy Isaac made the beat. Shout out to Isaac. He was on the podcast.
Yeah,
very nice.
Isaac. Pew, pew.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yes, Isaac. A G. Isaac Pugh. Yeah, I don't know. How did
Hold up. Did we answer your question? What was your
Oh,
question?
I didn't even ask the question.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is that? Who or what is that song about?
It's
Put it up to
the
interpretation.
sky.
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
I mean, I don't know. I
think it's anyone
think we just
specific.
kind of. What did you break?
I didn't break nothing.
Oh shoot!
It's just my hair clip.
The microphone just.
I don't know. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you wrote about someone specific. I didn't. Did you guys?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was just kind of a. We didn't really write about anything specific. I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
Like the eye line, the line about the eye obviously was about her, but everything else was
Just in general.
just going off what you
The eye.
wrote for the chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get lost up in those eyes.
I think that's also what I've learned at least. I think a lot of people assume when you write a love song or something, it's always about somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I've ever written a love song
Specifically
about somebody.
Maybe
There's
something you wanna
inspiration.
see.
I think you get inspiration, but I don't think I'd.
Yeah.
I'm not Taylor Swift in writing specific
somebody.
songs
With her
about
rise
everybody.
recently, goodness gracious.
And it's not bad. I'm just saying I don't think we.
Like Young Gun, that I thought when you first listen to it, you think it's talking about like a couple situation where they leave them for someone better,
Yeah.
but it was talking about the music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what
wanted
I initially, when I first listened to the song, I initially thought, I was like, oh, they're writing about one of their girlfriends. But then I listened to it like 6 times, and I'm like, okay,
I don't. It's hard.
that was that.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to, because we all write a part of the song.
Mm-hmm.
The words, I was sleeping. And I
You were
dreamt
sleeping
about.
with. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. You got the words came to you in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
while you were
when
sleeping.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta write this down.
Yeah.
And then I went back to sleep.
He's sleeping.
Musicians at its finest.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you've written songs about specific people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I think I have in the past, but I don't. That's not like a.
Yeah. For this one, not really. Not anybody.
You
specific.
just kind of wrote.
Legit. Yeah.
I think a lot of it is just imagination,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Leave it up to the people that are listening. Like, who are they writing about? It's like, anybody you want. Anybody you're thinking about.
Wouldn't you like to know what boy?
And if we did, we wouldn't say anything.
Nope.
Because then that would take away. Because like you might listen to it,
Mm-hmm.
and you could think about your boy,
Mm-hmm.
right? But someone else could listen to it, and they're not thinking about your boy.
They better not be thinking about my boy. You kidding me?
Well,
Sweet hands.
hey, hold on.
not sweet like this,
chill.
it's more like
you ain't gonna
this.
punch anybody. You're gonna hit him in the knees.
I'll take out your kneecaps without hesitation. Don't
And
even.
that's the only thing you can reach. So,
Don't even.
anyways, so I don't know.
Anyways.
What you got?
How tall are you? Like, legit. Like, he's making all these short jokes. I'm like, dang. Like, how tall are you?
I'm 4'11".
Oh.
She didn't break in the 5s.
Dude, that is like one of the biggest
Hey, but you
disappointments of
just
my life.
rounded up. You're technically
I
5'2".
can't. Because the people are like, what, really? And then they pull out the measuring tape. They're like, oh.
Oh, stop. They're not measuring you. They believe you. If you said 5 foot, everyone would believe you.
The first time when I told you I was 4'11", you're like, nuh-uh. You're not.
Yeah, but I didn't whip. Yeah, but
You
height was the hot topic when
to
we
whip
met.
out a freaking measuring tape.
No. You know numbers don't work with me.
That is true. Numbers have never worked with
Are
you.
you what are you? We're looking up midget heights right now.
I
Oh!
by 1 inch.
What?
She
By-
knows.
by
She
one
knows.
inch. By 1 inch.
The midget height is 4'10".
Yes, 4'10". I'm 4'11".
How tall are your parents?
He's like 6'4".
We gotta see this.
Not even. I think the tallest is my dad, who's 5'4", and my mom is 5 foot. 5 foot, 5 foot.
Okay,
one.
so you're close to your mom.
I'm closer to my mom. The tallest in my family is my youngest sister, who's 5'5", or 5'4".
Well, how tall's Maggie?
She's 5'4". That's Maggie.
Oh.
She's 5'4". Y'all look almost the same height.
Trust me, we're not.
That's crazy. How is it being Asian?
Surprisingly, I'm used to this.
I know.
I had to grow up with him.
When we're talking about Serotonin Sunset.
Well, I'm just,
What's it like being Asian?
He looked at me. He was like, "You looks like you have a question." And I'm like, "That was the first question that came to mind."
I am 4'11". I am 4'11".
I like to get off track.
Are you? So wait, are you one of the tallest people in your family?
I am not. I am the shortest.
Oh,
The shortest.
man, how'd you get that?
It's called getting
blessing.
the
That
shortest.
title.
What is it? The shortest
the
straw.
short end of the.
Do
stick.
short
Short
jokes?
end of the Yeah.
Do short
Stick.
jokes annoy you?
No, I'm just used to it. I've heard all of them, so I'm just like, yeah, you're right.
Dang. So you own it.
Can you
I
pick
do.
up that
I
crumb
do.
for me?
How's the weather down there? Huh?
Hey, can you reach that right there?
I'll be like, yeah, and I'll freaking climb counters.
Where'd you put my chocolate?
Whip out my own little pocket step stool.
That's crazy. So you've been the same height since you were like 6, huh?
I've been the same height since I was 12.
Oh.
I hit a growth spurt in 7th grade and only 7th grade.
I had a growth spurt in 7th grade, one of them.
And then
I
you
hit a growth
continue
spurt
to
in
grow.
6th.
You used to call me Skyscraper.
I did. Yeah.
You wait. That's where the name came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'd have to go like this
You-
to just
look
look
at
up at it.
Hi.
What?
I'm dead.
Yo, it's unplugged right now. Yo, looks up at Sam.
A paper airplane.
Dude, him and Elijah standing next to each other.
Oh my. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. That's good humor, guys.
He was the first one to fall, though. He was the first one to fall.
Here's like, Elijah, what's up?
He's the one that got. He's the one that got the
That's what
concussion.
happened. That's what happened. They were playing jokes.
He's been on fire the
They're
lot.
not twins though. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh.
Yeah, it's black.
Oh,
They have
yeah.
matching Thunder Buddy onesies.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. She got the
yeah.
same onesie as me.
You got the same onesie?
No, he's got the same onesie
Oh.
as me.
Do you think I fit in those things?
You
No.
could fit in a onesie.
I'll fit in a one leg. The size that they have to wear. I will
It ain't
fit
even
in
that
one
big.
leg.
You can fit in a onesie. I can fit in a one leg.
That's not even that big. Anyways, yeah. So Serotonin Sunset, Isaac sent us a beat, and we made it, and we wrote, and we did it in like a week, didn't we?
It was good.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was
We're
good.
like planning.
Do you listen to our music?
I do.
You're like, which beat should we use?
I have a hard time with listening to your guys' podcast, though. Certain
Podcast?
episodes I'll tune into, but majority of the time, I think it's because I know you guys. So I'm like, when you guys get to serious stuff, I'm like, who the is talking right now?
She don't even know. She don't even know.
She beeped herself. She bleeped herself.
Yeah, I'm like, who? So, but yeah, you guys are funny. I like listening to you guys. So.
Nice.
That's the feedback we
Support
got.
the
You know what's
boys.
crazy?
Please.
The first feedback we got was, y'all need to reel it in and, stay on track, kind of. So we're like, okay. And then we
Where'd
did.
you get that from?
A few people.
Some. Oh no, we know him.
Yeah.
A few people.
He's probably watching.
I mean,
now, so
it
we won't say
probably
his name.
would be beneficial for the viewers to stay on track, but
So we were like, so I got on this big thing. I was like, we got to provide more value to people so they can listen to us. And then we went like extremely on the other end.
yeah.
And then less people.
And then less
I
people
think
started
that's I
listening.
think that's when I stopped tuning in. I'm like, cause I'm not that religious. I'm kind of religious by proxy through my mom. So when you guys went through that route a little bit, I was like,
You turned us off.
no.
You closed-minded butt.
muted.
I'm just kidding.
It's like I'll listen to like the fun stuff, and then when you guys got through, like
we get
the-
serious, you turn us off.
Yeah.
She's one of the followers we.
She's one of the casuals.
I
Anyway,
love y'all. I love you
Watch this
dearly.
first 10 minutes.
yeah.
No, it's not even 10. It's like 5.
But I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
Watches the
no,
funny
that's fine.
parts and he's
Yeah.
like, okay,
No, it's
I'm
fair.
done.
But I still do love you. Every time you guys post, I'm always like.
Let's go. Do you share? No. So, I'm just kidding.
It's okay. We make more clips. People
Okay.
watch our clips.
Goes
more.
back and
It's
takes
alright.
my legs
It's
back.
alright. Kill me cord December 12th.
Give me my
Give
leg
a
Cited in there.
Plug.
No, so I don't think there's much to say about serotonin.
Yeah.
I have it tattooed.
Dude,
You
let's
have
see
it?
it.
Oh, the
The
Is that?
serotonin.
Oh, I remember you. Yeah,
Serotonin.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you.
serotonin.
I thought you said Serotonin Sunset was tattooed on your
No,
body.
I
was
love
like,
y'all, but not that much.
I was about to say. I was like,
That would be
oh, what the
sick.
frick?
I invite anyone who wants to get something.
Get their
tattooed.
Yeah,
signature.
get it on your forehead. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
They have like a little last note thing, right?
Yeah,
Bruh.
your signature looks sick, by the way. I saw it on the paper.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
Whoever designed it, nice.
Where?
It's on the paper.
It's on the paper.
It's right here.
The waiver. I didn't see anything. Total covered it. Total covered it.
Yeah.
Total actually covered, so I didn't see anything.
I got you guys. No,
All right, back on track. Back on track.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Back on track.
So let's get into what we want to talk about. Right.
Okay. What I'm here for.
Serotonin for us, right, was pretty easy going. But what's crazy, we were talking about this the other day, how things for us have gotten, like, we've had a lot of opportunities come. There's been some numbers that have gone up in certain areas of what we're trying to do in terms of social media and other things. We've just been, like, going down the right way. And I think we're nervous because our first performance on the 12th. We're all a little nervous. You know, there's a lot of change, whatever. And I think a lot of us, we went through a lot of trials through the year because, as you know, we've been trying to drop a song every month, 12 to 12. We got the podcast, all the stuff. I guess to propose for the group, because we're going to talk about, like, anxiety and stuff.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about? And so for us, I feel like the Last Note stuff naturally brings anxiety and things like that. Your adult life brings anxiety and things like that,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
Because you work with kids especially.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So I guess laying it on the table, let's talk about it. Like, what has your experience been? What have our experience been individually, collectively, and, like, let's just talk about it, because I think it manifests in different levels and different forms for different individuals.
Do you want me to go first?
Whoever wants to go, I just
Rock,
was
paper,
introducing
scissors.
it. I was introducing it.
Rock, paper, scissors. Best, so it goes rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tony, you first. He cries.
So, my week was... No, just kidding. All right, anxiety.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous world.
Donda.
Donda? All right. What was I going to talk about?
Anxiety.
Oh, yeah. I think what I have anxiety. Do I have anxiety?
I was going to say,
Hold
question,
on.
do you have anxiety?
I don't even know what anxiety is.
That answers my question. No. Anxiety is when you're paranoid. You're overly paranoid. Because everybody has anxiety. They're
Okay.
worried about existential things that are
Things that I
outside of
worry
their
about
control.
in this band is like not being able to come up with any more beats, like running out of ideas,
Yeah.
and then we start slacking.
Was it the muffin?
Man, muffin man.
Where?
Do you know?
I
But yeah,
Muffin
that's
Man.
that's for
Muffin
like
Man?
I have anxiety for, and
does it affect you when you make beats?
it scares me a bit.
Really?
Do you
Like
overstress about the
like
beats?
staring at the screen. I'm like trying to figure out what to add and stuff.
So you kind of get frozen.
Yeah.
It freezes you.
Frozen.
That's an added fight or flight response within the last couple of years is to freeze. Because there's fight.
Flight, freeze.
Yeah. Fight, flight.
They made that
freeze.
official? Interesting.
Wait.
Fight,
For
flight,
the
Oh,
You
fight.
either fight or
you
flight,
flight
run away,
or you freeze.
or you freeze. But reality, you gotta stop, drop, and roll.
I think that's the
Mic
wrong
drop.
one.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I freeze.
Interesting. I'm a fight. Usually.
So like, sorry, anxiety. Like we're talking about like stuff that happens that are not. You feel like
Did
it's
we-
not in your control.
Could be. What is it for you? So
I don't know.
So overcoming.
Well, I mean, I would say one that you've experienced that we know is the whole move down here.
yeah.
Like you weren't super verbal about it, but we could tell that you were anxious about moving out.
You're anxious, you're stressed, you're like extra worried about certain aspects of your life.
Okay.
Same thing about like how you were good with the podcast, but nervous about the music.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. I couldn't do it.
No, yeah. I guess.
And it's still not even facing his mouth.
I got you. There you go.
Oh.
Wait, no.
No. Tighten the screws. Oh, that works.
I would freeze, but the thing that I do to overcome it is listen to more other music.
So finding inspiration.
Yeah.
So, okay, what about you? Let's talk about you for a second. You deal with anxiety,
I
correct?
do.
I just assume that because you brought this up. This topic was something that you wanted to talk about, which
Because
is great.
so one of the first, like, speaking of anxiety, one of the first things that comes to my mind is that recently, or at least the upcoming generations, the word anxiety, just mental illness in general, kind of gets thrown around. It's like, oh, my anxiety's keen, where it's just you're nervous. Everybody gets nervous. Every single person that is alive, that has common sense, that has feelings, has anxiety. People who are diagnosed with anxiety takes it to an extra level. Like, for a normal person, like, you guys are anxious about releasing a song because you guys don't know how well it's going to do. With me, if I was in your spot, I was like, I don't know how well it's going to do, and then I go to a spiral. Like, if it doesn't do well, it's going to do this, it's going to cause this, it's going to cause this, it's going to cause this, and it spirals down to the absolute worst. It's like, if this song doesn't do good, we lose the house.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Losing the house and releasing a song have nothing to do with each other, but that's what the spiral leads to.
yeah.
And, like, for example, with, like, people with social anxiety, like, you guys go to a grocery store and it's completely fine.
We're good.
Gosh, I feel like I'm waking up.
Yeah, I know, for real.
Like, you guys will walk into a grocery store and you won't think anything about it. You're like, I'm going to go to the store. I need apples. I'm going to go straight to the apples and walk out of the store. A person with social anxiety will have to prepare themselves to walk into the store, know the routes that they're going to take, go to the apples, and then have to select specific apples and make sure that they don't interact with other people, because they think if they select these apples and then another person reaches for the same exact apples, something catastrophic will happen because of that interaction, even though it's just a mere simple human-to-human interaction. It's fear. Anxiety stems from fear of absolutely anything and everything.
It's true. And those are extreme, right? Like, there's people that are on one end, very extreme. There's people that are in the middle. I think a lot of us are probably just in the middle. And then there's people that, have moments, but it's not like a daily struggle.
It's kind of like more of like an inconvenience in their day rather than a actual struggle.
So just from what we talked about, the biggest, like, okay, so here's a question. If on that, and you don't answer how you feel, on that spectrum or whatever, do you lean towards the extreme side, or do you lean towards the I'm pretty chill?
I feel like as I've gotten older with it, I've been able to manage it a little better. Whereas if you asked me straight out of high school, I was worried about every little thing. Like, it went from me worrying about homework to me worrying about how I was breathing. I was constantly thinking about, okay, if I intake this in, will somebody be able to hear it and have something to say about it?
So you used to be kind of extreme, and now you've kind of grown out of that.
Now I'm just kind of like, if you hear me breathe, I need to take a deep breath. So I'm gonna take my deep breath. So.
No, I think that's one of the times that I've had like big anxiety was graduating, not knowing like
what's gonna happen,
the unknown.
What's happening. Like you're closing one door and opening a new one, and you don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah.
Another door.
The chicken like that.
There's another door behind now. What?
It's like God, give me a sign. It's like, you say you want to open a new door.
I gave you another door.
Oh man.
No, yeah, I think
I'm funny.
I think that highlights an important thing about, because you're right, especially working with kids or even just up and coming, young adults or whatever. Everyone's trying to figure out what they're going to do, who they're becoming. It's a huge, most of the growth is happening, in those age groups.
I teach fourth graders, by the way.
Yeah, and I work with high school kids and junior high kids, and so you see it a lot. And I don't think, and I don't know how to phrase it any better, but I agree with you. You mentioned how it's just kind of thrown around a lot. I think it's true. I think oftentimes we a lot of people, even if you are dealing with those things, we use them as excuses, and we use them as
outlets.
Yeah, outlets. kind of just to, I think sometimes maybe you don't think it, but to take the responsibility away from you and to separate you from a situation. When it's interesting that you brought up, they're in a growth. Those kids are in a time in their lives where they're growing. And so those kind of anxieties, I'm not discounting them, but they are sometimes just a part of growth. And some are more extreme than others. And that's just the practice of life is overcoming trials. And it's an interesting perspective to think about. Is everyone experiences anxiety to a degree, some more extreme than others. Some it translates beyond their younger years, and then you get into other things. And so it is interesting to think about. I think a big thing, maybe for me, and I don't know, maybe you guys feel the same way, maybe you feel the same way, I don't get much anxiety from things
Like existential?
failing or things going wrong necessarily. Things that give me anxiety is ironically, and it's hard to explain, success. But not being successful, it's maintaining success. So I guess in a sense it is failing still, but it's not the extreme of if this song doesn't do well, we ain't gonna pay the bills.
Yeah.
But it's more like, am I gonna be able
To sustain
and maintain a life that I want amidst the success that I feel is inevitable? And so it's all about sustaining the life that you want. That would be the anxiety for me, is like, because I'll fight. I'm a fight guy, I think most of the time I'm a fight guy. And so I'm not going to freeze and I'm not going to run away, but I'm going to figure it out, but I might torture myself in the process. I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way? Last note, even like,
I think we have some struggles here and there, but like we've been able to like overcome some of those struggles together.
yeah. How though? How do you overcome anxiety? People, I mean, let's get the obvious things out of the way. Therapy, medication, the extreme thing. But how does your average Joe overcome anxiety or fear?
Well, I'm in the midst of that process of overcoming that fear, overcoming anxiety. A lot of it, 99.9% of the time, has to do with mindset. It has to do with mindset. And which is interesting about the mind is because we as humans are animals of habit. And once we're in a habit, it is very hard to break that habit. Same thing with your mindset. If you're stuck thinking a specific way for so long, all of a sudden you're like, oh, hey, I'm going to do this now. Your brain's like, so that also happens with heightened anxiety in certain those moments because it's change. And anxiety usually follows up with change. So usually it's mindset. And instead of thinking negatively about something, it's like, oh, like for example, if this song doesn't well, instead of thinking, oh, I'm gonna lose the house, it's like, hey, it's a bad song. We'll just try again next time. Yeah. Just that simple switch of that mindset will completely alter the way you view certain situations and the way you view yourself as well.
I'm gonna change the cameras.
You're thinking a lot too, Po. How you doing?
Good. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing good. He's deep in thought.
Yeah.
Wrapping his mind around what anxiety is. I think. I don't know. Maybe not.
Pretty much.
What else? How do you overcome it?
Running towards it. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Kind of like going against it. Yeah.
I think this too. I think you can only, if you're the person who freezes, you can only be frozen for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at some point, we're all still here, usually. It's not over, right? So it's like, the best thing to overcome anxiety is, first, the mindset, but the biggest thing, I think, is just doing something about it. Doing something good about it. And that could be a whole bunch of different things, but it's the moment when people are like, I feel this way, so I'm just not going to do anything about it.
That's one of the things that I had to learn recently within the last year, and thank everything and anything on this earth that I was able to find somebody who was able, because usually people think anxiety, it's a state of fear. So they're in a constant state of fear. They're constantly fearing something happening due to their actions, and to be able to help provide a stable, hey, nothing's gonna, like, you're not always gonna lose the house. You're not always gonna have to worry about this. Like, a stable person or a stable individual usually helps you conquer that anxiety. And without that, usually people who still suffer anxiety, they don't have that stable, solid, consistent person, which it really, really does help.
And you've got that person.
I have found that person.
That person is your boyfriend?
My boyfriend. I love him to death. But one of the off note, he admitted that he was a little shit. So I'm gonna take it as a win. I'm gonna take it as a win. Cause I know I'm a little shit. I know for a fact I'm a little shit. But
Yeah.
he admitted that he's also a little shit. So
Yeah.
Gio, don't watch this episode.
No,
love
yeah.
you.
That's it. As interesting. I think if I were to be with somebody, because I'm not anymore.
What?
She paused.
I know she fine. I was like, frick.
What?
No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. We're just chilling.
Okay.
We're just
Long
chilling.
story. Never mind. Shorter. He's just chilling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Short story long.
we're like great friends. She was just on the podcast last episode.
But we haven't released it yet, so
Yeah.
Okay.
it's okay.
Well,
I didn't miss
when this
any.
comes out, it will be released. So
for her.
okay. So I
Her
think
episode is not released yet. It will be. Dude, past and present and future tense doesn't work on this podcast.
Anyways,
He's got a point. I got you.
Tona, just so you know, when this is out, the Emily episode will already be out.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the past tense and the present tense and the future tense and mix it all together, and it's
He is confuzzled.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
Moving
it
on.
already been released, but right now when we're recording,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's released.
Start figuring out what you were getting at.
welcome
Okay.
to.
Anyway.
I'm trying.
No, so I and she was great. I said this on the podcast. She was great. We're great. Who knows? Future, who knows? We never know. But I think it's important to have somebody who pushes you
Oh yeah, 100%.
not only to just be better, but if you do have these issues, it's someone who, I don't know, for lack of better terms, I feel like you should find someone who demands the best of you and not necessarily hold you to this high expectation. And when you don't get there, then it's, a big thing. But it's somebody who will hold your hand all the way through, but they won't just hold you. It's not a hand holding for comfort necessarily.
It's not like a comforting. It's more like
The
Like-
lean on me, bro.
Like, you've got to handle your business. Like,
Yeah.
for me at least, to have somebody to be like, you need to handle your business, and I will help you handle your business. Is someone I don't think being with somebody, enablers, right? Enablers who are just like, oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
Go lay down for a while and do nothing for weeks. Like, or someone who just doesn't say anything at all. I feel like it's super important, and that's not only just in a, significant other. It's in a friend.
Friendship.
It's in a friend. It's in a family member. It's
Yeah.
in anybody that is able to fit that role.
Yeah, surround
I
yourself
was just
by
lucky
people.
enough to find it in a partner.
Because like with us four, we all have our own like different anxiety, and we all help each other out.
Yeah. I think a big thing, I learned this from Simon Sinek, but I say this to like kids on the teams I coach, and like the best thing you can do as a leader is help create an environment in which everyone can perform at their best. I think that is just a general
Just rule.
law and rule for people you develop close relationships with, is you should help create an environment in which you can perform at your best. And that doesn't mean you let someone wallow in their sorrows. There's a time to, take a moment and chill. But most of the time you should be doing something to overcome it, because that's what this life is about, is progress and overcoming those things and becoming better. Those are my 2 cents. I'm done talking. I'm done.
These two been quiet.
They look like they got their minds going.
Tupa, most definitely.
So being nervous and being anxious, have anxiety? Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same thing? So being nervous and having anxiety, they're different things?
Anxiety takes it to another level. Like, you're nervous. Like, you nervous is when you get butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah.
Anxiety is when you feel like the earth is going to crush your skull.
Like you think it's the end of the
So-
world.
Yeah. All the time.
Anxiety isn't logical.
Yeah.
Being nervous is
log-
understandable.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
so
what I would say.
So, sorry, when you explained it, first thing that came into my mind. So, a couple weeks ago, about a month ago from now, I got into an accident. I got into a car accident, and ever since then, I've been more anxious of like driving and stuff. Is that anxiety?
That is anxiety.
That's anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay, but like the way I feel like in my life personally, the way I get over it is you just gotta just do it. Like when moving out here, yeah, I was nervous. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know like how I was gonna get a job, how I was gonna do this, do that. I was nervous, but at the same time, the way I grew up is just do it, just get stuff done, and then it'll all work out. That was my mentality of was that what fight? That's a fight.
That's a fight.
That's
yeah.
a fight. Yeah,
You're going head first into it.
Yeah, exactly. Like growing up, I never really knew what anxiety was.
It was
so I
just
didn't-
you just needed to do what you needed to do.
Yeah, I just got stuff done. Like if I needed to get this done, obviously, I'm gonna be honest. I procrastinated a lot, so homework stressed me out because I didn't do it
Facts.
at all.
I'm the same way.
So like,
I don't learn the hard way.
so
to
like,
do my
I was
homework.
like nervous of not graduating, but at the same time, I got it done. I was just like,
I got it done.
Yeah, right. So I didn't realize this until I'm gonna be honest. Now that I did have a lot of anxiety, I just dealt with it
Differently.
differently. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it made me think a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, because your anxiety is not you.
It is part of you.
Yeah.
But there's certain people that'll make it their whole identity.
Yeah, and that's the issue, and it's hard. It's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the best thing with anxiety, there's practices to train your brain and do things, and there's things you could do. Best thing you do is just recognize what's happening and what's going on.
Anxiety involves a whole lot of self-awareness and self-acceptance and not spiraling down denial.
Because recognition empowers you. It gives you power. And so you recognize it, and then you do something about it. That's how you overcome it in a nutshell. And it's hard, but in a nutshell, that's how you do it. You just got to go and do something. And then, because it's crazy, when you go and do something, usually you recognize, you're like, oh, things are actually all right. Like, they're not as bad as I thought they were.
But sometimes when you're in a spiral, you can't recognize it.
That's true.
That's why that person or whoever it is, a friend or whoever it is that you entrust and you guys have that connection, they're like, hey, like they help you phase out that whole spiral thing.
It's true. I also think you can only spiral for so long. You know?
Because then you just start to tear yourself apart.
Because I think you reach a point, even if you don't do something about it, you reach a point where you're like, this really actually doesn't make sense. You know?
I think I was gonna go to that point. Like if Tupo didn't reach out to me,
To move out?
yeah, I think I was gonna spiral, and just like crash.
Yeah.
And spiraling's inevitable. It happens to every person in different ways, but anxiety is a pretty big one.
Yeah, because I didn't lose my job. I left my job because it was too far. And then I just like started like giving up. My car got
Repossessed.
They took your car back.
Repossessed.
Yeah, my car got repossessed.
I was like, towed, taken, stolen, went
My car got
missing.
repossessed, and then I was just like, I give up. I can't find a job. I can't do anything now.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and yeah, I was probably like freeze, just froze in the garage, like literally and physically. Oh, gee.
Now he comes here. It's hot, guys. Tony, it's 64 degrees in here, bro.
It's like, I'm burning up. I was like, oh shoot.
I came out this morning. Heater was off, and it was 62 degrees.
When I left, it was at 65.
Burr.
I didn't turn it off.
All I'm saying is I came out here and I was like, wow, winter wonderland. It
It
was warmer outside than it was in here.
Dude, outside felt great. This
What I
morning,
hear is toasty.
You're the wrong person to come to figure out what the temperature is.
I bet.
He's like, it's a little hot
It's a
outside.
little burning, bro. It's freezing.
We'll sit here, it's like
60.
68 degrees, 69 degrees, and he's like, dude, it's so hot in here.
I'm just like in shorts.
Yeah, he's in
Sometimes
shorts.
it is. Like, sometimes 69 can be too hot. But then I run warmer.
Well, it can be hot.
Oh, well,
Overrated.
It's high. It's high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personally, me, I am very good friends with anxiety. I used to view it as a demon.
Hey.
Hey, we wrote a song about that.
Yeah.
We did.
play a little bit.
Doesn't even play serotonin.
I don't know why.
But it can be overcome as long as you're willing. As long as you're willing.
It always can.
That's true.
If it wasn't,
you, honey.
then this life would be pointless.
Facts.
And this life isn't pointless. So,
It's not.
Next topic.
what is the next topic?
I don't know.
Here's another topic.
Okay, question.
What's up?
Sorry, go on to the next topic. But how do you find confidence in your life?
Ooh, yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah. I mean, we can also look up the definition, but
I mean, confidence, like it can be. What the hell?
That's
Yep.
okay. First time
hey,
podcasting.
would you like to
Sorry,
buy a
guys.
vowel?
Sorry. I'm so excited, but I was also very, very nervous on my way here. Anyway,
How you feel now?
I feel good.
Okay, there you go.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Okay, confidence, depending on what you're talking about, but just in general, as in like my self confidence, I view it as what I am proud of and what I am not, what I am unwilling to adjust for other people. Like, I have confidence in my ability to communicate with people, my ability to relate to people, my kindness, my generosity. And I am confident in my cleanliness, my ability to keep things in order and organized. That is my confidence. How I view myself and how I hold myself. What I'm not confident about is existential worries, like money, how people view me, like existential things that are happening that are outside of my control. That's not what I'm confident in.
So you're confident in things that you can control and not confident in things that you can't control.
Wow.
Which can sound like a really bad thing, which
No.
means I'm like a control freak. It's just growing up, one of the most important things is reputation and valuing how people perceive you. So then that's how you continue going, like to continue to grow and move on with your life. When knowing now that's not true. I know that for a fact that's not true. And it'll hurt me more keeping up a reputation than being true to who I am. And so I'm currently trying to break that mentality of putting people's values and the way people view me and internalizing it rather than just saying, oh, that's how they think and that's fine, and just leaving it at that. Because I, like, certain days I'm just like, yeah, if they think I look a little bummy, okay, I'm comfortable. But then there's other days where I'm like, I really do look bummy. And then I want to change something about that, which I shouldn't, because if I'm comfortable, I deserve to be comfortable. And nothing else should matter. So that's how I identify confidence. Some people may think confidence relates to looks. I think that's
a smaller percentage.
yeah, because every single person can relate to that. How they sometimes are confident in their looks, sometimes they're not. But if we were going into depth, as in like character wise, I'm pretty confident in who I am and what I like.
I think that's an important thing. Basically, the recognition. I say it all the time. What's in your control, what's not in your control. But also, another way that maybe you could also measure confidence is with who you are and with what's happening and with what's going on. I think measuring yourself by the actions you take, right? So what's in your control? So it fits along the lines of what you just said. What are you willing to do and what can you do and what will you do to achieve your desired life. And I think that's another way in which you can measure confidence is everyone should, at least. I mean, everyone does. They have the ideal life, the thing, who they want to be, whether it's characteristics or, you know, if we want to be successful with our music and have it be financially fruitful, and us, you know, using that as a metric for part of our success, and that's a part of our desire, you know, confidence is the persistence in achieving that goal, I feel, and being confident in yourself, but confident in the growth that can occur and will occur. Because, you know, you're right. Things like your looks, like, let's say you're not very confident about your looks. That can affect areas of your life, like dating. But you can do things to get yourself to look the best that you could be.
For yourself. Keyword, for yourself.
But it's the being okay with that, and being okay with things that are just not logical. And that could be confident. I'm confident, and you're confident in who you are. If you want to go wear pajama bottoms to a meeting, you know what I mean?
There are guidelines. There are guidelines.
I knew you were going to say something. I knew you were going to say something.
There are guidelines for a reason, within reason.
Which brings me to my last point. Is there are guidelines and there are expectations, right? Especially in like a workplace, right? There's things that are required of you that are baseline requirements that you need to fulfill. And so I think sometimes, you know, it really is what you want in this life. As long as you're comfortable with yourself, that's cool. But at the same time, you can't change what people think of you, but you can do whatever you can to create a good image, right? And that's important. How people perceive you is not. But that doesn't mean you just go do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It means you put yourself on and you try to create the best reputation possible, because it does matter. And that's the only thing I would add is things even that are out of your control, they still matter, and there's still things to be dealt with in that area of your life.
Yeah.
Jay, how do you find confidence in your life?
I don't have confidence.
Stop lying, bro. Okay, let's be honest. You
got a girlfriend. You
exactly.
have to be confident about
See,
that.
I was gonna point that out too.
Right there,
I was
bro.
like, bro, you've done a lot for since our life.
Apologize to
like
her.
a year ago. Like a year ago, you've done a lot. It took a lot of confidence to be where you are now.
Look at where you are now.
Exactly.
And look where you are this time last year.
No, how much confidence it took for you to be where
Reflection.
you are now. So how did you find confidence? How do you find
Well, I mean, that was more of a
Leap of faith.
no, not leap of faith. that was more me trying to not let anxiety control me.
So you took action.
Yeah, just because I don't know. Because I mean, I guess for the longest time I was like, man, I hate being alone. And then I go try and do something. I was like, you know what? I'm fine. I don't need to do that. They either like stick me up or they're not like that great, or it's not as, or I don't see it progressing. But then again, it goes to the spiraling type thing. But I could never see like past a certain point. And then we moved here, and I was like, yeah, we moved here for like music, but also like to like progress in life, you know. So then, like, I went on dates, tried to go on dates, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna push, because a lot of it was, because like, the first person I asked out on a date, it was more of a, like, it took like 3 tries to do it, just because I was like, well, what if I don't say like the right thing? What if, just the whole shebang. I was like, oh well, they're never gonna see me again, type of thing.
Yeah.
But after the first try, after like a long time, because I mean, all the other dates I've gone on, I've been friends with, or I've at least known for a while. But like asking someone out on a date without really knowing them, to get to know them, I've never really done that. So after saying that I was able to do it, I was like, well, it's not so bad. But I mean, even when I went to like first I wasn't really planning to ask her out on a date. It was more of a, it was like, oh, I saw her walking. I'm a like spits a game as a joke, but just walked and talked, and then in my like when I was like, shoot, should I ask her out on a date? I had like two voices in my head, and then I ended up doing it. I was like, oh, it wasn't so bad. But then even after the first date, it was more of a like there was still space in between the first and second date because I was on the negative mindset, I guess. But it became more of a like if I don't try, then how would I know? Type thing. Even though I'm doing all these hypotheticals in my head,
you never truly know until it actually happens.
Exactly. So yeah, just I guess in that. I guess in that it's more of like a trust the process type thing.
Yeah.
If you do something, if you take something somewhere and you keep trying with a good heart and good intent, things will work out. May not be the way you envisioned, but it always works out.
But it works out in some way.
It always works out. And the goal, you just have to do something about it.
Yeah. Because we're coming up in to 6
Why'd
months.
you look at me? Hold on. Why'd you look at me? Why you looking
Because
at
you
me?
know it's about no.
I didn't look at you. I looked at
No. He was just like, you just gotta do something about it.
You can't judge me.
You know why I looked at you. You know.
He straight up was like,
Hey, but that's the advice, but also depends on the person, on
Yeah.
the timing.
I
So
want-
if you don't feel, because I mean, I probably could have done it with other girls I've met before. It just wasn't my time.
all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying. You know why I looked at you.
the thing is,
Because I'll say
your brother over here also in the same situation.
No.
but no, he doesn't. He doesn't want to look. That's what he said. You told
Bomb.
the purge screen comes up. No, but from what you told me, you say you're not looking for anyone right now,
Yeah.
which is completely fine. Because I mean, I've had this mindset before, but it's like the anxiety kicked in with that one person.
Yeah.
Like we went on like 1 or 2 dates. We technically did, but it was only for like 2 weeks.
Are you talking about lights?
No.
Oh.
Before lights.
Oh, okay,
Before you guys came back from the mission.
Okay.
It was only a 2-week thing, and it's because I was trying, but the anxiety just kept attacking me
Yeah.
to like an overwhelming, so that's why it didn't continue.
Yeah.
But now coming up on 6 months next week.
Oh, congratulations! Dude, 6 months is a milestone. It's good.
It means it's working, probably.
Just
Hopefully.
properly or probably.
I said probably. I don't know. I'm not in your relationship, so I hope it's working.
You better not be in their relationship.
Oh, I mean,
That would be a relationship that we called something else.
That is working. How long you guys been dating?
Almost 3 years.
That's a milestone.
Wow. Y'all ever gonna get married?
That's a prehistoric stuff.
We talked about it. Right now, it's just
Chilling.
yeah. Everything's so goddamn expensive.
Well,
We invited.
Hell yeah.
let's go.
There's food.
That's all I want.
Asian food.
We've yeah.
Yeah.
Bring in the macros.
You're right.
Yeah, we've talked about it, and if you ask him, he'll tell you 4 years, which is
Wrong.
How long y'all known each other?
no.
Oh.
We've known each other for 3 years. 3 years. We started dating in 2021,
Yes.
January of 2021. We officially came to shut up.
I'm just trying to add it up, and it didn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make like if you ask him, it feels like 4 years. It feels like we've been together for 4 years.
Oh,
but
feels.
we've only actually been together for almost 3 years. It's 3 years in February.
Okay, so you okay.
Yeah, it's 3 years in February. But if you ask him, he'll tell you, "Oh yeah, about 4 years," which is
that makes sense.
incorrect.
He's rounding.
Kind of round.
He's rounding.
I try to say it's because I give him so much shit all the time.
Well,
Because, like I said, I'm a little shit.
Bring it back.
yeah, you're very little.
Her
Yeah?
accent is making it's supposed to be sheep. But I'm just kidding.
She's a little
Beat that
sheep.
Jeep?
Wait, so
What's up?
so Sam mentioned you're Asian.
Perdón?
What kind of Asian are you?
I am Vietnamese.
Did you say what kind of Asian are you?
There's different
Do you come?
I know I'm not an Asian.
Hispanic. What kind of Hispanic are you?
It's just the way you
It's
said
like being
it.
Polynesian.
It's
What
just-
kind of Polynesian?
it's just the way you
What
said
kind of
it.
Polynesian are you? Who's your family
It
from?
made it sound like you were talking about like types of food. Like
Yeah, it's like, what kind of sauce do you have?
Orange chicken.
teriyaki.
The dumplings.
Did you say Korean?
Wait, you said Korean?
No.
She's a Vietnamese.
I was about to say.
Vietnamese.
No, she's been.
I come from the land where it's pho.
It's what?
It's what? Pho.
Pho.
Pho? Can you
Pho?
speak Vietnamese?
Oh, pho.
Pho, yeah. Yeah.
The fuck?
You can speak
I tried
Vietnamese?
pho.
can.
PHO, the pho thingy. Is that what it is?
That's
Pho?
fuck.
That's pho.
That's pho.
PHO.
Yeah.
Is that where you went
PHO.
with what's her face?
Yes.
PHO.
Pho. For the first time, I had it that one time.
Where'd you go?
Pho.
Lovely? Lovely
Down-
pho?
I don't know.
The other
I
one?
got
Oh,
the
I
It's
mean,
pho.
like the one,
Mushroom,
yeah, on
Costco.
Center Street.
I've never been there.
Oh, the little bowls.
Yeah.
They're pretty okay.
The black and green one.
They're okay.
Yeah, they're alright.
Put in some bean sprouts and like slices of beef. Oh,
Ooh.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
That's all he heard. All he heard was beef. He didn't hear the bean sprouts. He heard the beef.
Right? He was frolicking with the beef
Yeah.
down the lily fields.
Dude, that's all he
Ooh,
heard,
with
bro.
the meatballs
What are
too.
sprouts?
The meatballs.
Tonu heard meat.
Bean sprouts?
Bean sprouts, yeah.
What are those?
Google.
They're
Google it. Bean
Beans.
Yeah, but I'm
sprouts.
using a timer.
It's not even going. The timer went out of one.
Wait, we gotta start wrapping this up.
I have to actually wrap this up. So we'll look it up later.
Bean sprouts
look it up
next
later.
time.
We'll wrap it up.
Next time on Last Note.
Bean sprouts.
Watch it be breed sprouts for
Oh, is that you guys? Can I see your phone real quick? I just noticed the Polaroid.
There you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
She chose not to pick it up.
Wow,
Wow.
You're just gonna step on it.
I'm just kidding.
Just stop, son.
Dude, thanks
So-
for coming on the pod, bro.
Yes.
He.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say he just got his haircut before that picture was taken. But anyway,
Oh.
yeah.
So, any last words you like to say to the people? I mean, you dropped a lot of wisdom already, but any last words you would like to give out to anybody out there?
And you're always welcome back on the podcast.
Of course.
But any
If
last
y'all tell me the right directions next time.
Hey, don't make it my
Google,
problem.
Google.
Hey, what's your problem?
Fix
You're
your-
the one
fix
that
your
sent it
freaking
to
app.
me.
We gave you the platform to speak. Don't come after us. Just kidding.
Support the boys. Give them lots of love. Love them with all my heart.
Kilby
This one's a little questionable because I've had to deal with them for
7.
over 6 years.
Questionable.
But
Oh, 6 years.
Questionable. Not
I love you.
6 years. More than 6 years.
Show them some love.
About 6
Give
years.
yourself love. Make sure to give yourself love.
Smart.
Do what you love. Do what you love.
And a peace of mind. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, peace of mind.
Oh.
Give yourself some love, peace of mind, and just if you're concerned about finding that specific person to keep you stable, you can also be your own stable person. We gotta work for it. Okay, bye.
8 years. It's been 8 years.
He wants to throw it out there. He wants to throw it out there.
It's been 8 years.
He wants you to take you down from your pedestal and say 8 years.
8 years. I'm sorry.
We're approaching a decade.
Oh my goodness.
Love you very much.
Love you too.
Thank you.
All right, Josh, take it away.
8 years.
That sounds crazy. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
All right, boys. Keep that peace of mind and keep. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Well, play that serotonin.
I'm just kidding.
You racist. Some.
I wasn't being racist.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
It's called multi-diverse.
Someone sing a K-pop song.
What's a K-pop
Oh.
song?
What? Did you just ask
like
what?
Butter. Give me the undercut. I think that's the word. I don't listen to BTS.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
BTS.
Yeah.
Oh.
K-pop, Korean, pop.
Korean pop.
Korean pop.
Sounds like a dessert. I love a
Dude,
Korean
cake
pop.
pop?
It's like PP,
yeah,
Polynesian
cake
pop.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah, PP.
Cake pop.
PP. All right.
All right, play the actual song. dang, I really like this song. Whoa.
Why'd your voice shake like
Yeah, I
that?
know.
I really like this
He does
song.
this every time. There's music playing right
not
now.
even-
We just can't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't
Sounds
go
good.
that
He
fast.
pretends he can.
Just kidding.
He doesn't even have headphones
All right,
on.
y'all. Wrap this up. Jay, well, actually, Tony, what do you say, man? What do you say? Go ahead.
Let my people free.
Let my people go.
How'd you get
Yo! Shout out 12 Years a Slave.
condone that?
All right, actually, Josh, what do we All right, Josh, what do you actually say?
Keep that peace of mind.
Satch?
Keep on.
All right, love y'all. Deuces.
Keep on.
Keep on.
Oh, thank you for being on our podcast. Yeah, that too.